On your show.
Yeah, I see. Well, I wish I had that much hair.
You can be inspired, Governor, to do this.
We have a picture of you before we started all the process. So this is what you look like with all the hair that you had.
That's right.
Now, Carolyn, who is from Magnolia, Arkansas, is cutting the hair. This is like two big ponytails. Tell me why you started doing this for Locks of Love.
Governor, it was actually when I worked in your office in Little Rock in 2003. One of my colleagues mentioned my hair had gotten a little long, and she mentioned about Locks of Love. And since, especially with the red color, she just mentioned what a neat thing that would be if I gave my hair away to Locks of Love. And this organization is pretty special because they do real human hair. And these are hair pieces that take up to 6 to 12 ponytails sometimes to make one hair piece. So they need a lot of donors. And so I thought at that point, you know what, if I can grow hair, if the good Lord's going to give me hair, I'm going to give it away.
The kid who's going through cancer, I mean, that's hard for me to even talk about it because I think about the trauma for them, for the children, and then for their families. And then they go to school, and if they're going through chemo, they're losing all their hair, and then they have to answer lots of questions. How does Locks of Love help those kids just be normal again?
Exactly. Well, the one thing, it builds confidence. These are children that could be, and it's not just cancer victims, it's also burn victims. It's children who suffer from alopecia areata, which is a permanent hair loss condition. It's genetic. There's no known cause, there's no known cure. And so these are children who may suffer a lifetime with hair loss.
We've got like a synthetic wig here, and
right.
The camera probably doesn't show it, but I mean, it's very obvious that this is not real hair.
Exactly.
And especially if you touch it, you
can feel
know
it.
that that's not
There's
real.
a difference. It can also be yanked off the head.
Yeah.
And
wow.
Here's the ponytail. Wonderful. Well, and I want to say this too. Thank you, Carolyn. They need 10 inches, a minimum of 10 inches. And so you can always send more, but they ask for a minimum of 10 inches, and just make it clean, bundle it up, and it's not a fancy deal. You just have to put little rubber bands on, put it in a Ziploc bag, shoot it in the mail to Locks of Love in Florida. Their office is in Florida.
So a person could go to the website, find out about Locks
right.
of Love, so you don't have to do it on television in order to give to Locks of Love.
That's right. As a matter of fact, I was following on Twitter today that there are actually people doing it today, even as we speak, are donating all across America to send their ponytails in.
You know, a lot of women, Beth Ann, are a little nervous about making this dramatic a change in their appearance.
Right.
Because if you go from long hair to relatively short hair, I mean, in a matter of minutes.
It's a shock.
How did it affect you the first time you did it? Were you a little worried about that?
I was a little worried because I'd never done a cut that short before. But you know what? It made me really think. I just say a prayer of blessing for the child that will receive this, realizing, you know what? They'll never, potentially, they perhaps will never grow their hair again. They'll never know that feeling. And so it really is, it's a matter of the heart. You're feeling what that child goes through. And Locks of Love now covers children up to 21 years of age. So it gets them into that transition into college, where it lets them enter the beginnings of their young adult life, and with the confidence they need with the hairpiece. So it's an exciting thing. But your hair literally goes into shock when you cut it off.
That's what happened to mine.
It's probably looking a bit shocked. As
actually, it looks gorgeous. You know what? You look terrific. We had the before picture, and now it looks great, about shoulder length. Beth Ann Rankin, and you can find out more about Locks of Love. Website's on the screen, and perhaps you've got hair longer than you need. One way to make a wonderful gift to a child who's going through enough already is to donate your hair to the Locks of Love. We'll be right back.